Welcome to Alpha Online Education. Today, our topic name is on the rule of the road. Our lesson name is on the rule of the road. It is a prose lesson. Already, we have completed 2 prose lessons. What are they? The first one is My Mother, and the second one is Aim for the Stars, Sign on a Wall. So, it is the third prose lesson on the rule of the road. It is written by A.G. Gardiner. It is written by A.G. Gardiner. Alfred George Gardner. Okay. The lesson is in the page number 85. The lesson is the page number 85 in your textbooks. Okay, students. Shall we start the lesson? Okay. See the textbooks, the page number 85. On the rule of the road, A.G. Gardiner. Pre-reading. Pre-reading means before going to start the lesson, we must know something about the lesson. Means introduction, motivation. Okay. People quite often fight for their rights. Have you ever come across a person who always thinks about his or her responsibilities? What is relationship between rights and responsibilities? Is there a connection between liberty and duty? Read on to find out. Okay, students? Our constitution, our Indian constitution, given some rights to every citizen, every person in our country. Okay? మన యొక్క రాజ్యాంగం మనకేమి ఇచ్చింది? హక్కులు ఇచ్చింది. హక్కులు మాత్రమే ఇచ్చిందా, ఇంకేమైనా ఇచ్చిందా? అవర్ కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ అండ్ ఆల్సో గివెన్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ ఆల్సో. Responsibilities also. Generally, we see in our society, the people always fights. The people always fight for their rights. The people always fight for their rights. జనరల్గా మనం చూస్తూనే ఉంటాం, ప్రజలేంది రోడ్ల మీద ఎక్కి మాకు అది కావాలి ఇది కావాలి అని వాళ్ళ హక్కుల కోసం పోరాటం చేస్తుంటారు. ఓకే. హ్యావ్ యు ఎవర్ సీన్ ద పీపుల్ హూ ఫైట్ అబౌట్ దేర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్? హ్యావ్ యు ఎవర్ సీన్ the person who fights about his responsibilities? మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక వ్యక్తి తన యొక్క బాధ్యతల కోసం, తన యొక్క విధుల గురించి ఎప్పుడైనా ఫైట్ చేయడం చూడడం జరిగిందా? ఓకే. ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీ కనెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ అండ్ రైట్స్? అంటే యొక్క రైట్స్ మరియు రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్, హక్కులకు మరియు యొక్క విధులకు మధ్య ఏమైనా సంబంధం ఉందా? ఏమైనా సంబంధం ఉండొచ్చా? సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్ బిట్వీన్ రైట్స్ అండ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్? ఈ యొక్క రైట్స్ అండ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ మధ్య సంబంధం ఏముంది? ఇస్ దేర్ ఎ కనెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ లిబర్టీ అండ్ డ్యూటీ? ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీ కనెక్షన్ between liberty and duty? So, read on to find out in this lesson. Okay? మనకు హక్కులకు మరియు బాధ్యతలకు మధ్య, హక్కులు అంటే రైట్స్, బాధ్యతలు మీన్స్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ మధ్య ఏమైనా సంబంధం ఉందో ఈ లెసన్ లో నేర్చుకుందాం. ఓకే. సో బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టార్ట్ అవర్ లెసన్, we must know something about our author A.G. Gardiner. Okay? Now, we shall learn about the author A.G. Gardner. Okay, see the textbooks. Alfred George Gardner, 1865, 1946. It means Alfred George Gardner was born in 1865 and he was died in 1946. Alfred George Gardner was a British journalist and essayist. He was a British essayist and journalist. Essayist means author. Journalist means journalist, journalist reporter. He wrote many articles under the pseudonym of Alpha of the Flow. He wrote many articles under the pseudonym. Pseudonym means another name. Maruperantam chudandi. Atanu chaala articles. He wrote many articles under the pseudonym of Alpha of Flow. Alpha of the Flow. Alpha of the Flow is a second name. Is another name. So with its name he wrote many articles. Under this name he wrote many articles in the newspapers. Okay, his essays are elegant, humorous, and all of the human interest. His essays are very beautiful and humorous. Humorous means make funny. Make a person funny. Next, interest, human interest. His essays are very beautiful, interesting, and funny. He has a unique ability to teach the basic truths of life in an easy and amusing manner. He has a great ability. What is that? To teach the basic values of the life in an amusing manner is his ability. Whose ability? A.G. Gardner's ability. Okay. Pillars of Society 1913, Fables on the Shore 1916, Leaves in the Wind 1919, and Many Furrows 1924 are some of his best known writings. Some of his best known writings. What are they? Pillars of Society, it is written in 1913. Fables on the Shore, written in 1916. Leaves in the Wind, 1919. And Many Furrows, 1924. These are his best writings. Okay, his best works. Okay, students. Now, let us start the lesson. See the textbooks. The text. A stout old lady was walking with her basket down the middle of a street in Petrograd to the great confusion of the traffic and with no small peril to herself. It was pointed out to her that the pavement was the place for foot passenger. But she replied, I am going to walk where I like. We have got liberty now. It did not occur to the dear old lady that if liberty entitled the foot passengers to walk down the middle of the road, it also entitled the cab driver to drive on the pavement and that the end of such liberty would be universal chaos. Everybody would be getting in everybody else's way and nobody would get anywhere. Individual liberty would have become social anarchy. Okay, students? In our lesson, a stout lady. A stout lady means a fat lady. She was walking on the road with her basket in the middle of the road. She was walking in the middle of the road with her basket. Generally, on the road, where do we walk? Generally, we are going on the road where do we walk? Generally, we walk on the footpath. Footpath means pavement. But here the lady, she was walking at the middle of the road with her basket. She is confusing everyone. She is confusing everybody on the road. She was confusing to the bike riders, vehicle riders, cab drivers. All are confusing with that lady. She is confusing everyone. She was walking zigzag on the middle of the road. So, it is pointed out the lady. So, you have the payment for the foot passengers. You have the footpath for the foot passengers. The lady replied, what? I have the every liberty to walk where I like. I have the every liberty to lie. Every liberty to walk where I like. See. జనరల్ ఏమైతుంది మనం రోడ్డు మీద పోయేటప్పుడు లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఫుట్పాత్ మీద పోవాలి కానీ ఇక్కడ లేడీ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే పెట్రోగాడ్ సిటీ పెట్రోగాడ్ ఈజ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ సిటీ రష్యాలో ఆ యొక్క రష్యాలో పెట్రోగాడ్ సిటీలో ఒక పెద్ద రోడ్ మీద మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ద రోడ్ మీద ఒక బాస్కెట్ తోటి ఆమె ఎలా పోతుంది అందరిని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తూ పోతుంది అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారు అని అడుగుతారు మీకు పేమెంట్ సపరేట్ మీకు ఫుట్పాత్ ఉంది కదా అక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్ళొచ్చు కదా అడుగుతారు కానీ ఆమె చెప్తుంది నాకు ఎక్కడి నుంచైనా నడిచే హక్కు ఉంది అని చెప్తున్నాను ఓకే ఇట్ ఆల్సో entails the cab driver to drive on the pavement and that the end of such liberty would be universal chaos. మరి similarly she was walking on the middle of the road. Similarly the cab driver, if he drive the car on the pavement, what happens then? ఈమె రోడ్ మీద నడుస్తుంది క్యాబ్ డ్రైవర్ ఫుట్పాత్ మీద డ్రైవ్ చేసినట్టు ఏం జరుగుతుంది ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు మెనీ యాక్సిడెంట్స్ ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు యూనివర్సల్ chaos. Chaos means confusion, disorder. Chaos means confusion or disorder. It leads to universal chaos. రోడ్డు మీద పోయే వాళ్ళు రోడ్డు మీద ఫుట్పాత్ మీద పోయే వాళ్ళు ప్యాసింజర్స్ అందరూ కూడా ఫుట్పాత్ మీద పోవాలి వెహికల్ రైడర్స్ అందరూ కూడా రోడ్ మీద పోవాలి అలా కాకుండా వెహికల్స్ రైడర్స్ ఫుట్పాత్ మీద నెక్స్ట్ ఫుట్పాత్ మీద పోయే వాళ్ళు రోడ్డు మీద నడిచినట్లయితే ఏమవుతుంది ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు మెనీ యాక్సిడెంట్స్ అండ్ యూనివర్సల్ chaos. Understand? So everybody would be getting in everybody else's way and nobody would get anywhere. Individual liberty would have become social anarchy. ఎవరికి ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్లు వాళ్ళు రోడ్డు మీద పోయినట్లయితే వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఎవ్రీబడి హ్యాస్ ఎ లిబర్టీ లిబర్టీ మీన్స్ ఫ్రీడమ్ everybody has the liberty so everybody goes everywhere anywhere else what happens it leads to social anarchy. It leads to social anarchy. Anarchy means a situation in which there is no order or no control. ఎవరికి ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు వాళ్ళు పోతే ఏమవుతుంది మరి ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు సోషల్ ఎనార్కీ అంటే సమాజం మొత్తం అదుపులోకి పోతుంది కంట్రోల్ లేకుండా పోతుంది అనమాట అర్థమవుతుందా సో individual liberty would have some become social anarchy అంటే ఏమైంది individual liberty every person has individual liberty it is limited the individual liberty is not unlimited it is some limited okay if we step out from our door if we step out from our door we should follow some rules in the society so like in this your author em cheppindi a small lady a stout lady she was walking on the middle of the road in Petrograd city okay our author pointed out her you have the payment for walking. The lady replied, I have every liberty to walk where I like. Okay, taking this small incident, our author expressed many rules and regulations. Okay, if we lead our life happily, we should follow some rules and regulations. Understand? What is our lesson here? On the rule of the road. Okay, students? This is first paragraph. Now second paragraph. There is a danger of the wall getting liberty. Sorry. There is a danger of the wall getting liberty. Drunk in these days like the old lady with the basket. And it is just as well to remind ourselves of what the rule of the road means. It means that in order that the liberties of all may be preserved, the liberties of everybody must be curtailed. When the policeman say at Piccadilly Circus steps into the middle of the road and puts out his hand, he is the symbol not of tyranny but of liberty. You may not think so. You may be in a hurry and seeing your motor car pulled up by this insolence of office, feel that your liberty has been outraged. How dare this fellow interfere with your free use of the public highway? Then, if you are a reasonable person, you will reflect that if he did not incidentally interfere with you, he would interfere with no one, and the result would be that Piccadilly Circus would be a maelstrom that you would never cross at all. You have submitted to a curtailment of private liberty in order that you may enjoy a social order which makes your liberty a reality. Okay? There is a danger of the world getting liberty. Drunk in these days like the old lady with the basket. Okay? మరి మన సొసైటీ ఎట్లుందంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ యొక్క ఓల్డ్ లేడీ ఎవరైతే మనకు చెప్పడం జరిగిందో ఫస్ట్ పారాగ్రాఫ్లో, అలాంటి వ్యక్తులు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు సొసైటీలో ఈ యొక్క ట్రాఫిక్ రూల్స్ ఫాలో కాకుండా. సో and it is just as well to remind ourselves of what the rule of the road means. Actually, what the rule of road means, what are the rules are there to follow? Okay? It means that in order that the liberties of all may be preserved, the liberties of everybody must be curtailed. In our society, every person has some liberty, but the liberty has some curtail. Curtail means limited. Our liberty is limited. Our liberty is restricted. Our liberty is not unlimited. Everybody in our society has liberty, but it is curtail. Curtail means restricted. Okay. It means that in order that the liberties, the liberties of everybody must be curtailed. When the policeman say at Piccadilly Circus steps into the middle of the road and puts out his hand, he is the symbol not of tyranny but of liberty. Generally, we see a traffic constable in the crossroads. Generally, we see a traffic constable at the crossroads and signals. What is his duty? His duty is controlling the vehicles, control the traffic. At the crossroads, at crossroad means four roads, four directions meet at the place is called crossroad. At the crossroad, at the signal, the traffic is heavy. So, government appoints a traffic constable. A traffic constable controls the vehicles. If he absent his duty, what is the situation? Imagine the situation. The situation is full of maelstrom. Maelstrom means a situation full of confusion. Some vehicles come from east, some west, some north and south. So all are make accidents if the constable is not there. Okay? But some people insult the constable. Why? Because the idiot constable is came at my way, he stopped my vehicle. I have the liberty to go anywhere, but he stops. It is fuss. స్పీడ్ మనం ఏదో పని మీద వెహికల్ అయిపోతుంటాం. ఆ సర్కిల్ దగ్గర రాగానే అక్కడ సిగ్నల్ పడడము, ట్రాఫిక్ కానిస్టేబుల్ ఆపడం జరుగుతుంది. కానీ చాలా మంది ఏమనుకుంటారు, ఈ ట్రాఫిక్ కానిస్టేబుల్ ఎందుకున్నారు, ఒక టైరనీ లాగా. టైరనీ మీన్స్ అప్రెసివ్ ఆర్ క్రూయల్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ పవర్. ఒక టైరనీ, ఒక నియంత్రణలాగా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడే వీడు మమ్మల్ని ఆపుతున్నాడని ఫీల్ అవుతారు. బట్ యు డోంట్ ఫీల్ లైక్ దట్. యు మస్ట్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు traffic constable. The traffic constable is appointed for you only. He is appointed for us. Okay? He is doing many good things for us. Okay? He stops many accidents. అర్థమవుతుందా? అతడే లేకపోతే మనకు ఆ యొక్క ఇక్కడ మనకు పికడిలీ సర్కస్ అని ఇచ్చారు. పికడిలీ సర్కస్ అనేది ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ మేజర్ ట్రాఫిక్ జంక్షన్ ఇన్ ద సిటీ ఆఫ్ వెస్ట్ మినిస్టర్ లండన్. లండన్ లో వెస్ట్ మినిస్టర్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక మెయిన్ జంక్షన్. అలాంటి జంక్షన్స్ మన దగ్గర కూడా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. ప్రతి ఒక్క చోట మనకు సిగ్నల్స్ ఉంటాయి, ట్రాఫిక్ కానిస్టేబుల్ ఉంటాయి. సో ట్రాఫిక్ కానిస్టేబుల్ డ్యూటీ ఈస్ appointed for our society only, our society benefits only. So you don't hesitate to see him. Okay, you don't insult to him. You don't insult him. You must respect to traffic constable. Okay, you have the liberty to drive any vehicle, but you must have driving license and you must cross 18 years and don't ride the bike speedily. These are the restrictions. You have the liberty to drive any vehicle, but there is some curtailment is there. Understand? Okay? In this lesson, our author given many suggestions to bike riders and people who are living in the society. Okay, thank you students. The remaining lesson we shall discuss in the another class. Thank you very much.